Now then, back out in the English Lake District. It's a new one for me. I'm in Eskdale. So I'm, I don't know, 10 minutes from the foot of Hard Knot Pass. Just come past, I don't know how you say it, WH Farm or War Farm campsite, National Trust campsite. Waterfalls up there behind me, which I've not been able to see for the majority of the time I've been here. It's meant to clear sort of 4 o'clock. It's dry now. So yeah, really looking forward to this. So I'm just going to follow the River Esk. And then I'm kind of going to veer to the right of the valley as if you were going to go up to Crinkle Crags or Bowfell or Esk Pike. So I don't think I'm going to camp up there. I'm looking for somewhere kind of a little bit lower down. I just need to make sure it's not boggy because it does look like it'd be boggy. And I'm hoping to get some epic views of Scafell and Scafell Pike, etc. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'll bash on, I'll come back to you in a bit. I think when it says this area, it actually means this area. So what I'll be doing is going higher up, and I pretty much doubt there's an issue with that, you know, if you go above the fell wall, etc. So hopefully no rangers coming to move me on. Well, it's definitely paying off coming this way. Absolutely stunning. Seen a few people, but bank holiday weekend, I bet it's crazy over near Helvellyn and on the other side of Scafell. But yeah, stunning. Probably nearest thing I could compare it to is something like Scotland, Glen Sliggerhan, I think it's called. I'm guessing it's Sliggerhan because that's the name of the pub there. So yeah, I'm actually quite enjoying this, doing a low level walk. It's nice to get a scale of the mountains. Fantastic. Not sure what this place is called, but it looks like one of those popular spots for a wild swim or an insta pick. Take your pick. Well, I don't want to jinx it, but this is it's turning out to be probably my favourite place in the Lake District. Just perfect. Just got everything: waterfalls, plunge pools, England's highest mountain. It's just absolutely fantastic. Can't believe I've never been before, but it won't be the last time for sure. If you've heard of Solo Summer Tia, he's done an absolutely brilliant video of this area. I think he came up in winter. Called it Throne of the Gods. So yeah, if you've not seen it, have a look for it. Solo Summer Tia and Throne of the Gods. And then you get Muppets having fires up here and leaving rubbish. Nice one, I'll take it with me. So I just bumped into 4 lovely ladies there having a bit of a chat. I didn't get their names, but they've got a group I think called the Dib Dabbers. So yeah, shout out Dib Dabbers. And they've just been up here having a wild swim over there, so very cool. Whoa, 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 take it easy. Good job. about 5:30 now. I think I'd like to be pitched up for 6:30, so I'm not gonna spend all day looking for perfection. Just something, you know, nice and flat and not boggy, and hopefully with a half decent view. So yeah, sun doesn't set till 9, but since I've gone past that waterfall, haven't seen a person. So I'm assuming they're the main draw up this way. I really doubt I'll see anybody else now, to be honest. So yeah, I don't mind getting the tent up at sort of 6:30. By the time I've sorted everything out, you know, the mat and the quilt and yada yada yada, it'll probably be 7, and then that just gives me a couple of hours to chill out. Having said that though, seems to be some weather moving in, so if it does decide to pour it down, I might just get the tent up pretty much anywhere. Last time I did this, I lost my phone. Just below Crinkle Crags. Just absolutely magnificent landscape this. You can't pick it up on camera, I can see looking at the screen now. So if you haven't been, the only way you can take my word for it is to come, isn't it? Right, well I just found a spot here which I'm pretty sure Solo Summit here had a look at this. Or did I imagine it? Looks very similar anyway. But I think he said he couldn't get pegs in. So I've tried the pegs, they go in no problem, but it's just boggy. So obviously we've had a lot of rain. Rain goes onto that and runs down to here. It'd probably be alright, this spot actually. I've got the ground sheet for the tent, but last couple of camps I've regretted not pushing on for another, even just 10-15 minutes sometime. You get up the next day, pack your tent away, and or even just wandering around once the tent's up and find somewhere better. So yeah, definitely worth having a look. So I think this is going to be as good a spot as anywhere. It's flattish with a lot of this. Well, this being grass, if it's not obvious. Tuffety, but it should work. And it's bloody clearing. Fantastic. Yeah, this is definitely the one. Right, well that's the tent up obviously. Pretty easy to pitch this tent. You can do it with just 4 pegs, but I've gone for the lot. Why not? If you bring them, you might as well use them. Same with guy lines. He has got 4, but I've put 2 out. Don't know if you can see, but what a view. It keeps, you know, clearing intermittently, and when it does, it's like, wow. So brilliant spot. Crinkle Crags behind me, Heart of Fell and Hard Knot down there, Bowfell, Esk Pike, Scarfell Pike. I'd imagine on that side, if you can get up onto that sort of shelf, your view of that's going to be even better, isn't it? But this is good, this is decent. So yeah, just going to get the rest of the stuff in. It's about 7 o'clock now. How did that happen? And then crack a beer open. Cheers. So it's cleared up a good deal better than it was earlier, but not sure if I'm going to get clear skies tonight. But it's actually lovely with this cloud in the distance and here. Just a really nice contrast between the grey and the blue and a little bit of pink over there. So I'm not going to lie, I think what would probably be a much better spot is, I think I might have said this earlier anyway, but over there. So I kind of had that in mind to begin with, so I'm not sure why I didn't do that, but I think it's called Pike de Beeld or something, probably got that wrong, kind of looking down onto something called Great Moss, because you'd have totally unobscured views of the Scafell range from up there clearly, whereas here I can only just sort of see, you know, the tops of them peeping out now and again. Look at this cloud rolling in here. It's like that John Carpenter film, The Fog. My God. So yeah, it's not a problem. This pitch is bloody lovely actually. So quiet, perfect conditions. And I know now, having been up here, I am definitely coming back 100%. A lot of the times when I do these camps, it's just about exploring really, and you know, sussing the area out for other times as much as it is the camp itself. So yeah. I've never seen cloud roll in so fast. I'll probably be enveloped in that in about 3 minutes, I would imagine. And there you go, just like that. Can't see a thing. Well, obviously I can see things, but just not further than about 50 feet. Might as well get in tent and have some food then, eh? Hopefully it clears. If it moves off as fast as it moved in, then yeah, it shouldn't take long for it to clear at all. But wow, that is surreal. Right, in the tent, in the cozies. What a lovely feeling to get dry socks on. I'm not going to run through the kit list because it's pretty much what I had in the last video, except I'm in the X MID, and I think the last one I was in the Fjallraven. Another new bit of gear I've got actually is this fleece. It is absolutely fantastic. Honestly, it's the OMM Core hoodie. They do a whole range, and it's like I think it's called Polar Alpha Tech or something. But yeah, it's so lightweight, but surprisingly warm. It's that stuff. I don't know if you can see that. You know, it's kind of got gaps in the fleece. So I don't know how it works, but it does. Trust me, it's fantastic. Probably the best bit of kit I've bought in ages, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, I'm not an ultra lightweight or anything, but you know, this tent weighs about half as much as the Fjallraven. 800 grams, but with the footprint, I think 1.1 kilos, something like that. So yeah, all the kit that I brought weighs just short of 7 kilos, I think. And then obviously, you know, you had your food and drink, so that's another 2. Water, possibly 3. But if the conditions allow it, then why not? What's the point in bringing stuff that you don't actually need? So yeah, quite easy getting up here, really. not much ascent, 1300 feet, something like that. So yeah, not too bad. So no signal up here or anything, although I do weirdly get 4G for about 5 seconds if I stand in one spot just next to the tent. So I've got some stuff downloaded on YouTube, a couple of videos, people have come up here. I've got a couple of drinks, not much really. So time to chill out, and I'll come back to you later. Probably. I'll have to say goodnight at least, won't I? So I think I'm just going to get an early night for a change. It is 10 to 10, so that's early by my standards. So on that note, I'm going to wish you good night, God bless, and I'll see you in the morning. Night. Raining again. Let's hope it's just showers today. I've got the waterproofs, but I'm just kind of sick of bloody rain now. At least it didn't rain yesterday, so it's not been completely constant, but just sick of wet feet more than anything. I've got 2 pairs of socks, both drenched, a pair of boots drenched. But yeah, never mind. I should get up soon, get some coffee on and get out of here, I guess. Catch you in a bit. I'm going to give Esk Pike a miss again. Seems to keep evading me, does Esk Pike, or I'm evading it. But yeah, it'll be, I think, about another hour and a half to drop down, go up there, Pike Stickle and back down to Old Dungeon Gill. So I'm just going to take the easier route and then I'm sorted. But yeah, it's been an absolutely beautiful walk up here. Not much views last night, unfortunately, but yeah, stunning. Right, there we go, leave no trace. Just want to reiterate that again, and I will keep reiterating it. I'm on a couple of Facebook groups and I've seen a lot of posts recently of people going to places like Fleetwith Pike, Raven Crag, and they're definitely not adhering to the leave no trace ethics. So fires, just no, they're not allowed, simple as. Don't care how much extra enjoyment they give you. I love fires, by the way. Just don't be coming up here and having a fire and scorching the ground. It's just not necessary. Yeah, if you're going to have fires, go to a campsite or a woodland or something like that, campsite, and use a proper fire pit or a fire pit that already exists. But yeah, just please don't do it up here. It's not necessary. You know, don't come up here, treat it like you're having a party or something. Sorry, it's I don't get it. It gets right on my tits, to be honest with you. As I said, it's Raven Crag, Fleetwith Pike, Fell, all these places. Just, it's not wild camping for me at all. Not what it's about. Anyway, rant over. God, I feel like I've seen my own arse this morning. Grumpy get. But on a more positive note, I'm up to 174 subscribers now, I think. So that's fantastic. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all the new subscribers, all the existing subscribers, anybody who watches this. Yeah, it's massively appreciated. Yeah, comments that I get, fantastic. People who've enjoyed watching this. So yeah, really, really appreciated. Just gonna follow this path up to there. According to the map, there is another one a little bit up there. I can't see it. Maybe it just goes up over those crags there, not sure. So I'll just follow this faint one into the clag. Something to note about this filter actually, because I was using it for the first time a couple of weeks ago and said how much I liked it, which I still do. But something I've noticed, the actual filter, as you can see, this is all solid, which I guess is good if you just want to stick that in the water and suck it straight out. But when it's in the bladder, unlike the Catadin B3, once it gets to sort of about this level, obviously you can't squeeze the water out, because unlike the Catadin B3, which is open rather than, well, closed, like this one, you can squeeze the whole lot out of the bag. So it's just a minor thing, but you know, if you were short of water and you had sort of that much that you couldn't filter, it'd be a bit crap, wouldn't it? So I think what I'll do is, the B3 filter actually fits in here. So I think in future I'll just bring both filters. I'll use the B3 with this, because this bag is better than the B3 bag. And then this could be a backup, or like I said, if I just wanted to stick that straight in a stream or something and get the water out, I can do it. So there you go, some shinfo for you. So there are a couple of small cairns coming up this way. The other track that I saw on the map must be more well defined, but yeah, this has been pretty obvious. I suppose if it was misty like it was last night, these could be useful. Whew, glad to get off that path. Bit of a trudge that. Excuse me. Yeah, I probably did more ascent on that than I did the whole of yesterday, even though it was just a short section. And the path was a bit of a bugger as well. Slippy, boggy, indistinct. You can see why there were so many little cairns, but yeah, not too difficult to follow. But if you didn't follow the very faint path and tried to go around it, you'd risk putting your foot in a bloody concealed hole or something. So yeah, maybe try the other path, which I couldn't see, but it should be better according to the map. Yep, so I think I'm just going to get a coffee on. Not seen anybody at all since the time I've been here. Well, since the time I put the tent up and come up here. Actually, I tell a lie, I saw 2 trail runners last night and that's it. I thought there'd definitely be some people here, but Clags obviously put people off. Ah, bollocks. So that would be the Eskdale Valley over there. I did consider camping up here actually. Not by Three Towns, but if you just go up to Crinkle Crags without going too far, there's kind of like a very small tarnlet and an amazing view of Eskdale Pike and Bowfell. Another time. Anyway, I'm going to get myself down. How about that for a valley as well? Although I do think Eskdale pips it. Not bad at all. I'm just looking behind me and thinking, is this my favourite part of the Lake District? It's so difficult. I guess it's all just beautiful, isn't it? Once you get out of Windermere and whatnot. Can't say I'm looking forward to going back to there, even though it's only going to be for an hour or so to get my train. But yeah, I could just retire and live here quite happily. Beautiful. Well, that's me all fed and watered. So might as well end the video here. So if you've watched, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.